welcome to marathonjourney.com v2.49, where I've used the Jeff Galloway Run, Walk, Run Marathon Training Program to turn myself from a fitness dummy to a Dumbo Double Dare trainee. Today is a recovery week before our last long run next week for the Dumbo Double Dare. And this week we had a very specific training goal in mind, and that was that we are going to try to find the ratio that gets us closest to 16 minutes per mile. 16 minutes per mile is the minimum pace required for the 10K and the half marathon for the Dumbo Double Dare. So what we want to do is keep that pace as absolutely slow as we can for the 10K, and that way we conserve the most resources. Well, today we picked a 10-50 ratio for the entire run. 10-50 meaning we ran for 10 seconds, we walk for 50 seconds. Now, some of you may be saying that's not nearly enough running in order to be able to get that pace. Well, we normally walk at somewhere between a 19-minute 20-second and a 19-minute 35-second walk. That's my walk pace. I am a very slow walker, but I'm a very fast runner. I just can't run for a very long time. So 10-50 is just 10 seconds of nice easy running and then 50 seconds of nice easy walking. And for the 10K, we ran about 6.5 miles today, but for the 10K, the time was 1 hour, 37 minutes, 28 seconds for a pace of 15:40. So we were 20 seconds under the sweep pace. That's if we were the last person in the last corral to cross that start line. We still had a 20-second per mile buffer on that 10K. So plenty of speed there. We could have stopped and taken a potty break, grabbed a character or two, and would have been absolutely no problem. That's 10 seconds running, 50 seconds walking, netted us a 15:40 pace. Now, if we feel a little bit tired on marathon morning, that's always an option. Just go to a 10:50, cruise on in there, enjoy the sights. If you feeling better, you can always amp it up. Now, the nice thing about the Disneyland half marathon is that the last few miles especially are very flat, very easy miles. So if you've got anything left in the tank, especially that last 5K, really easy to kick hard. I think that in some ways it's an ideally suited course for a PR, because you have about 1.25 miles of warm-up run before you make that turn into Disney property, and then you have the twists and turns and the sights of Disney's California Adventure and Disneyland, which slow you down. So that keeps your pace intentionally slow at the start, and then at 4 miles you're finally let out onto Anaheim streets. So whether you want to or not, it almost sets you up for the ideal race, and it's one of the reasons why it is my PR half marathon. So it is possible to actually cruise through it, see everything, have a lot of fun, and still be able to run fairly fast. So what race are you training for? You're not training for a race? Get out the calendar, find one, put it on the calendar. Nothing motivates you more than having that date that you're running towards. And that way you can focus your training. And when you focus your training, you're going to get up off your rear end. You're going to put one foot in front of the other. You're going to get out that door, and you're going to be running. And if you do that, I'll be seeing you out here on the road.